That we're live. Oh wait, hold on. Nobody can hear you guys. Let me fix that really quick.
I don't own the bunker. I'm using a bow and he's taking it back.
Yeah, good luck with that with fucking Malaketh.
I was able to do it
Bastard
night.
Jumps from one side to the other.
I was able to go through it, do that for the entirety of Dark Souls 3 and private rounds of Night Rain.
All right.
I'm amazing with the bow. I'll hit you a minute.
I am going to begin, and from there, I'm going to invite you to the map. So, Bell is not here. Oh well, we go on without. I have something I can do for him, at the very least. Last time, the party was forced to do battle with the sudden appearance of the Jabberwock, accompanied by the Rains of Oblivion, courtesy of the Drown King. However, due to Bell still holding on to a spell of Fabricate, he finally unleashes it, creating a protective covering for the party from the rain, allowing them to focus purely on the Jabberwock. It proved to be an incredibly powerful creature, even on its own, with abilities and spells dedicated to attacking the minds of the party, with very restricted movement, and the rain unable to provide the support that it was meant to. The Jabberwock was on the back heel. Finally facing defeat, the Jabberwock evolved into a strange, otherworldly form that they had not seen before, save for Kaylee, who saw it in her vision moments before. It disappears into the night, not fully defeated, but driven off for the time being. As the party sets to make camp, they hear a voice unfamiliar to them, vowing to be better prepared for next time now that he's seen what he claims his brother had told him about in regards to the group. At camp, the party started to plan out their next steps, theorizing that the nearby mines could be a good next step for setting up a base of operations for Viren before tackling the Jade Temple, where the Inu General resides, and then the Golden Palace, where Malric waits. The conversation delves further into what everyone saw in their visions, leading to a commonality between them. Those that defied the visions were met with a warped face and horrible screeching, all except Kaylee, who instead saw the ghastly figure of the Jabberwock, who saw the ghastly figure that the Jabberwock became upon its defeat, hiding behind the image of Dragon's Howl. It was determined that the creature was a manifestation of Tharizdun, which now relates to the Jabberwock as being a part of him. And beyond that, the idea is now brought forward that Dragon's Howl is also a part of Tharizdun as well, where he could be the one having been pulling the strings this entire time, rather than Bicus. With some theories brought forth and more mysteries left unsolved, the party still finds themselves getting an image of the bigger picture, seemingly later confirmed by the same voice they heard earlier, seemingly now known as the voice of Tharizdun himself, mocking the party for figuring out so much and yet will still be unable to stop him. And so, the night continues peacefully. Gotta get the music for this next part. Link. And now I can finally summon the players. That continues peacefully, at least until the jarring noise of loud music starts to boom loudly around the party. Loud enough to wake the dead and maybe, just maybe, wake Evelyn. Everyone, you suddenly find yourselves in a place unfamiliar to you. The looks of the environment is hard to describe, though technology seems more advanced here, looking similar to what was seen in Crowley's laboratory, only more refined for entertainment than as a production factory. Why is the music not playing? Please try again later. What? All right, well, it looks like we are going to be using the other one.
Is it being done because is it being done? Oh,
Yep, SoundCloud's fucking up, so we're using jockey music. All right. Let me get M loop.
The fuck am I doing in Night City? No. This is not a California town I want to be in.
People of all shapes and sizes can be seen dancing, drinking, smoking, and other various forms of debauchery, no matter where you look. Bright flashing lights seem to match the beat of the music, and the scent of alcohol and smoke fill the air.
Okay, who put what into the drinks last night?
Nobody put anything in the drinks last night. We're fine. We probably got teleported magically.
I think Akira needs to be summoned.
Yep.
Probably.
Giving everybody a shot here.
And Bell. Once he gets loaded in. Wait, no, Bell's not here.
Yep.
Not
I'm
here
here.
yet.
Joined.
He's
Yeah.
awake
It's
now.
gonna be a minute.
He'll join us when he's able to.
Yeah, you all see that Bell is there, but his form is just kind of like staticky, almost like he's there but not. Like he's halfway being brought into wherever you are, but not quite there yet, as there's some strange person looking over him just out of curiosity, wondering what he's doing, just kind of examining him, poking him a little bit. I think your friend looks a little sick.
Who the fuck are you? Actually,
Oh.
don't answer that one. Where the fuck are we?
Oh, welcome to the fourth lair.
Of the Nine Hells?
Yes. It's now that you can notice that pretty much every single person here has horns of some kind. There are two winged cambions armored up, just guarding this large open area that leads into a what seems to be a big dance club hall. Looking amongst them, you can see that they all seem to be demonic of some sort. Not all of them, but most of them. Several of them dancing along with the group are several succubi.
Why?
Kira looks around and he's like, "Oh, yep, I recognize this place." He's already he's already putting a cigarette in his mouth and starts smoking.
You've been here before, huh?
He hasn't said anything.
Well, when you work with a patron that deals with this kind of stuff.
Okay.
So, Kaylee, as you step forward and as Chase also sliding forward, Chase, on your end, are you standing up?
Yes.
Okay, let me fix you. All right, there we go.
Everyone's still lying down. Careless is still lying down for me.
It's that visual
It's an
glitch.
individual thing.
Yeah, so
you might have
as long
to.
as it looks good on Kagato's side, it should be fine. But
Yeah.
I would say like bounce it around a little bit. Try changing it up a little bit if necessary. So Theo's like, I guess I'll go on his behalf. And
he'll catch up when he gets
Amaranth just
pulled.
starts dragging him.
Aaron is just like, I am not leaving him here.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
He puts a leash and a collar around him and starts dragging him along.
Fit with the fucking motif. Pretty sure I know who brought us here already.
I don't. Fuck.
ahem. as a well-armored looking succubus has descended down from on high as you all continue to go down the stairs. I am terribly sorry. I am here to actually take you to my lady, though if you do find yourselves wanting to enjoy some of the festivities, I will not get in your way. You all are VIPs at the moment, so I'll leave it up to you, but you cannot leave until you at least hear her out.
Let's just get this over with. Which direction?
Follow me.
Yeah. Does it want
Having
to?
deals with devils now. Great. Fucking great.
Nope. We're not doing that at all.
So, this armored succubus brings you back behind the stage, opens a door, and starts to lead you through some back rooms. Things start to get a little less noisy as there's more walls in the way. But the same feeling, that same smell of just booze and sex and debauchery is just everywhere. Right this way, please. Scarlet, they're here. Oh, they are! Oh, welcome, VIPs. Oh, let's see. We have Akira, we have Careless, Evelyn. Yep.
Yeah, give me a
Kaylee.
Give me a
go
second.
ahead.
I'm reloading because none of the doors are opening for me either.
Oh,
Yeah, resummon me, please.
no problem. I'm just also kind of teleporting people over. So, summoning.
Okay, yep, that. Okay, yep.
Ah, thus there's Anaran and Chase. Everyone is indeed here. Wait.
Hold up.
Oh, good grief.
Yoink.
There we go. I helped. Yes, you did, sweetie. Very good job. All right, if you will give me a moment. She goes and opens up the door. My lady, they're here. I do need to do something about that other swinging door. Please go right on inside. As the armored succubus goes in before you and stands in place right behind where it seems that Fierna is waiting for you at a desk. Hold on. Scrape, 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 scrape. There we go. It seems that bringing him here was a little bit more trouble than I thought. Something with his mind, I wager. Still, though, he's mostly here, and as for all of you, do not worry, you are not technically physically here. You are still safe in the Feywild. I've only brought you here to discuss a couple of things, a business proposition, if you will. You probably are going to want to hear me out on this one. So, before we get started, drinks anyone?
No.
Not right now, thank you though.
I'm not surprised. Oh, well, at least one person here knows how to party. She just kind of claps her hands twice, and one of the armored succubi goes over and prepares a drink for you. Now then, I appreciate you all giving me a few moments of your time. It will not take long, but I do believe that you all had a bit of a run-in with something very, very awful. Succubus goes over, hands you a nice, fiery-looking drink, Akira. It literally looks like it's just liquid flame. I assure you it's totally safe. At least it should be safe for you, since your whole physical bodies are not actually here. You'll still enjoy the taste, though.
Well, the fact that I did probably send people down here.
Mm-hmm. Quite a few, actually. Some of them have redeemed themselves and are enjoying a little bit of frivolity out there, but I can assure you a great 99% are burning in damnation. They're on different layers than this one. But I'm sure that they probably deserve it, whatnot. But that's beside the point. Business, business, business. So, yes, the Jabberwock. I imagine that you all had a great time with that one.
Yeah.
What issue do you have with what issue are you having this side of the Planescape having with stuff happening in the Feywild?
Not necessarily the Feywild specifically, more of the whole overarching nonsense that Tharizdun is trying to cook up, and the Jabberwock does have something to do with that, considering that is an entire plane. And, well, while we don't really exactly care what happens to the Feywild, we do care about what happens to everything else, and that includes our nice little home here. So, I have a deal I'd like to make for you.
It better be a damn good one.
Oh, it is, it is. It's going to help you immensely. So, she's going to...
For what cost?
We'll discuss that after you see what I plan to offer you. So, she snaps her finger as a bit of flame erupts around, and several creatures appear, one after another, a colorful assortment. They go from black, white, blue, green, and red. Ugly looking things, aren't they? But they are incredibly capable in their own ways. Color coordinated, almost looks like a Super Sentai. Oh wait, you don't even know what that is yet. Never mind. They look like a coordinated group of colorful heroes, or villains, whichever way you take it. But there is a unique thing about each one of them that makes them stand out. Well, let's see. Not you, not you, not you, not you, as she gets rid of 4 of them. Yes, you. Come along, step forward. These creatures are what you would call Abishais. This one here is a blue one. Now, I'm sure that you all are familiar with potions of giant strength. You take a nice big gulp and all of a sudden you are as strong can be. Lift entire boulders over your head, and so on and so forth, yada yada. But what about the other muscle that you might have? And I'm not talking about the one downstairs, I'm talking about the one upstairs. The mind. It's a very powerful muscle, one that the Jabberwock knows how to exploit. Well then, this creature here just so happens to have a very, very, very high intelligence, and I know how to make potions out of them to give you such incredible boosts, temporarily, but incredible boosts nonetheless, to your intelligence, in order to more accurately deal with his nonsense. With me so far?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Do continue.
You all had also a run-in with Varsalos, did you not? Of course you did. I know.
Had in. He ran through him, ripped him to shreds. Yeah, what about him?
Yes, well, it's such a shame that he's gone, but I'm sure somebody else will take his place. He was a decent business partner, but he was certainly wealthy. Wealthy
so you're
is...
the one that dealt with them.
Oh, not just me. Many of us did, but you all should know by now that soul coins are worth quite a lot down here. And with that fortune in my hands, even Belial is going to have no choice but to admit defeat. Asmodeus probably not, but at least Belial. That'd be fun.
Yeah, they definitely are worth it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I know
just-
that you already ate your fill.
Oh, I got plenty of more. I still got plenty of more. I make sure I grab plenty before I left.
And that is the deal that I propose. I would like your soul coins in exchange for my services to help you dealing with the Jabberwock. We all benefit in this. And not only that, considering what Thera's doing is likely going to be planning on doing, striking the plains, the abyss, the hells, everything in between, there's no doubt going to be no shortage of people that are going to need to assist you in such a battle. I'd be more than happy to convert some of those soul coins into beings that would be able to help across the globe.
I mean, I don't know. He pulls out one. I think it's one of the silver ones. They are definitely tasty for me. And he just bites down on it. But I don't think we're going to be getting as much of a good deal than you're offering.
Well then, I suppose that is true. That is a large number of soul coins for just a few potions. Though I would be offering these very same coins that you're offering me as assistance for you. But I can understand that you might not be so inclined. Perhaps if you're willing to make me a better offer, we can negotiate, of course.
Okay. I have a couple of conditions already.
Oh, yes, of
First.
course. Conditions on the contract are always normal. Go for it.
First is the deal somebody down here has with a tabaxi name of 9 lives. I want that one broken.
9 lives, 9 lives. So she starts to tap away on her keyboard. Ha! Under Moloch, I see. Well then, I believe that can possibly be arranged as long as I give him a decent amount of soul coins in compensation. And I know there's not going to be any shortage of those. So, as long as the appropriate payment for that is made, I can most certainly make that happen. He has a hard time turning down my advances at times.
Second, there is a succubus in the Feywild. We want her left alone.
Ah, succubus in the Feywild. Not one of mine, I think. Let me see. What is her name?
I'm blanking on that myself, Kagato. What was her name?
I believe her
Fuck.
nickname was Zell. So
Yes!
Zell something.
Yes, it was Zell. Let's see, nickname Zell. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Yes, she decided to go by that name when she appeared in the Feywild, so she didn't get any name magic trickery. How is she doing?
She's made a good life for herself.
I see. The fact that she escaped does... it's fine. It's fine. Done.
Okay. Well, okay. Those are my 2 conditions met. I'm willing to.
Raise my hand.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
One condition. Nothing hidden. The only parts of this contract will be what we verbally are speaking.
Smart move. Smart move. I mean, truly, I probably would have hidden something in there, so on and so forth. But, oh well. Guess we're not going to have too many fun things, considering that there are more pressing matters. All right. Then the contract will be formed through words. And, as a show of good faith, only words that are willingly spoken by the individual, not altered, yada yada, for some such, and things such as me making that one over there speak on behalf of himself, pointing over to Bell. I mean, I could do that, it'd be funny, but... Fine. Verbal only.
That's
Well,
it. No
everyone.
hidden bullshit. Everyone else feel free.
Mm-hmm. Kinda wish Thama was awake. He'd be relishing over this.
Then perhaps it is a good thing on my part that he got a little bit of extra mental blockage up there.
Mm-hmm. Kira, Carolus, Kaylee, Evelyn, if you've got anything you want to add when you want to get out of this, now's the time.
Out of character, I can't think of anything.
It's okay. Honestly, the conditions made so far are pretty reasonable. And it doesn't necessarily need to be conditions for the benefit of somebody else. It could be for the benefit of you. It could be for the benefit of something that you care about. Because what she's basically what she's essentially offering is to give you guys intelligence potions to help protect you against the Jabberwock, and also willing to lend you an army made of the very soul coins that you collected to help assist with what's going on in the world that Therazune is putting together. Just as long as she keeps those soul coins.
Mm-hmm. Kira, did you have something you wanted to say? Go ahead.
It's more that I'm looking through something that I could ask for.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right.
You're more than welcome to take your time.
Yeah.
That's the case. Oh,
What's up?
Well,
I'm going to
Kira-
give me a moment.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
going
Give me
to do my list.
okay.
Let me tell
in
you
that case,
what.
everyone will then speak up.
Ah, yes.
This so-called army, they will not disappear and come back to you until after the Therazune related event is done in the material plane.
Well, I mean, how it would work is once they're in my possession, they are essentially devil pawns. If they die in the material plane, they will come back here.
I am saying that for the purposes of them appearing and not just being recalled because it suits you better.
Ah, I see. I get what you're saying here, so there's not any surprise and that I just pull them away when needed the most. Is that correct?
They're not leaving permanently if they die and come back here or whatever. That's fine. That means that they can come back. But no permanently staying gone until the job's done.
Considering that their entire purpose is to assist with this, at least first, I don't see a problem with that. They're still mine, after all, but they will still be assisting you until the bitter end.
I think Anaran just wants to make sure that our other friends, when they find out about this stuff, can trust trust that everything goes. It's more to keep people's nerves calm, I guess is the best way to do it.
Not everyone enjoys the idea of dealing with devils, but what most of them need to understand is that we also have things riding on this.
Yeah, I just don't trust you.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
I'll catch up with Akira here. Are you still looking up things? Do you still need a moment?
As much as I am a hungry little fox, I do enjoy how these soul coins grant me more power at times. So, if we did end up trading you a bunch of them, well, I gain something that will help strengthen me.
Aha. So you want a little bit more power on top of this.
I mean, you do want us to take out. You do want us to go after the Jabberwock. You do want us to make sure that There's Doom is taken care of.
Well, here's the thing. You're not the only ones in the world that are fighting against Tharizdun's forces. You, however, are our best bet, considering the fact that you are at ground zero. The ziggurat that controls all the others across the world are in the Croy archipelago. You are the best team. So I suppose that maybe granting a little extra power probably won't be that bad.
So why not invest on the best team?
Roll persuasion.
Yikes. Double yikes. 20.
Flash of Genius added to 25. Yeah.
Should be fine, right?
A 20 wasn't bad, but a 25 is certainly much, 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 much better considering this. So she starts to tap away at her keyboard a little bit. Oh, that is true. The stronger that you are, the better your chances, and the better everyone's chances.
Besides, think about it like this. We succeed, more people come here for you to do whatever the fuck you do with. More bad people.
That is quite true. This
like
is
a specific changeling after he dies.
Okay. Well,
After.
yeah.
Well, I'm about to say this. You do realize my patron sends you guys down here, correct?
Oh no, I called you here.
No, meaning that people that do die, that goes through all.
Oh yes, it's a combined effort of quite a few specific individuals, your patron being one of them. Especially when it deals with those in the Feywild. But those that are also tied to the Fey, that are in the material plane and in the Shadowfell, also must deal with Yomi. But there's also the Raven Queen and so on and so forth. We have dealings with them all.
Just saying, we do have, we definitely will be able to help you out. If not, my job still pertains to sending people down here.
Oh no, of course. That's why I'm really, really, really okay with this. Because by making sure that you have a little bit more to go off of, the better your chances, and it works for me. As long as we make one small addendum to the deal. Anyone that you send down here will be sent directly to my domain. It won't be in the first, second, third, or the fifth, or the sixth, or the seventh. Just here, and not Belial. It will be me. I'm sure that they won't care. I mean, after all, considering what operation I have here, I'm sure they're going to have a fun time. They could certainly be dealing with worse.
That's the thing. I like to make sure that they are dealt with the punishment that they are given.
Now, see, punishment can still be dealt, depending on what they did.
And unfortunately for me, that goes to my patron's call, not to me. So you're going to have to talk with her about that.
Of course. Always have to talk to the higher-ups. I'll arrange a meeting with her. But if you are at least interested in the slightest, then we can make that arrangement.
Oh, I'm sure that she is listening to us right now.
Oh, no doubt. The fact that you're even here has her on high alert. If she's not listening, she's going to make sure that there's a recording for her to listen to later. Speaking of which, hi, Amaya, how are you? We definitely need to have tea again sometime. Now then, as a matter of how you're going to get this power, you liked the taste of those soul coins, I take it,
Of course.
Well then, why not we make it based off of those soul coins? You can eat them like potato chips if you so well wish, and give you a nice little boost. Though that inner malice of yours is probably going to want to take over during that amount of time, but it will certainly make you more combat focused and a lot more brutal.
I'm sure he'll be happy to have that as well.
Well then, I think that we have ourselves a little bit of a extra clause here. Tap, 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 tap. All right, verbal. Of course. All right then. Consider it done. I'll see to it that you have a nice little bag waiting for you when you leave.
Well, seems Thama's struggling a bit, so I guess he's probably trying to avoid certain eyes on him, so that he may fear that's being here might put him in that situation. So unless he wants to show up in the next couple of minutes, I don't, or somebody else has another addendum they want to add, I think we can.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. As I say, I think we can more or less come to an agreement.
I'll leave a spot open for any requests that he makes, though, depending on the requests, my requests might be changing. At the very least, at this moment, there seems to be full agreements everywhere else. So, a clause can be made after the fact, as long as everyone also agrees to it. Or, depending on what he asks for, it might just need to be him. Oh, no doubt. Oh, go ahead.
True. No, I would say Akira actually agrees. He kind of knows about these contracts.
Mm-hmm. So, don't let anyone ever convince you that all devils are purely out for themselves. Sometimes we do actually care, even a modicum. Besides, I already said this once before. You all are very interesting and you intrigue me. So, We scratch each other's backs. I'm happy, you're happy, the world is happy, and we all move on without everything being reduced to nothing. I don't want to lose all this after all. So, with that, unless anyone has anything else, I do believe that our business here is concluded. And you will find yourselves with a nice bundle of intelligence increasing potions. We'll call them the Blue Abishai potions, waiting amongst each of you. One each. Do not lose them. Do not break them. Do not squander them. They will increase your intelligence far greater than what any of you are capable of right now on your own. And it will be more than enough to deal with that thing. So, let's talk about those soul coins. As she holds out her hand. I do require the payment up front.
Runs over to Bill. Yep, buddy, you had your chance. Grabs the portable hole. Flips it. He opens it up. Angles it a little bit so that only the coins come pouring out and just starts dumping them on the floor.
And essentially, I have to do this. Just to hammer home just how much this actually was.
I'd say be pointing in this direction kind of thing.
Yeah, here we go. Perfect. As one of the armored succubi gets slammed against the wall as all this starts coming out. My, he really did have a stockpile, didn't he? Well, a deal is most certainly a deal. With that, we're good. So, you all are more than welcome to leave at any time that you please now. Though you are welcome to stick around, you are VIPs. Enjoy yourselves if you'd like.
Nope. I'm good. Bye-bye.
I believe we have, unfortunately, pressing business elsewhere now.
Yes, the Inu. Understandable. I will send you back. Have fun with them. A great deal of them belong here.
I guess we're just gonna sit up on her desk. Well, I guess I could just spend a little bit, 5 minutes here.
Oh. I have no problems with that. So, those of you that wish to leave, you will find yourselves awaiting back at camp. Though anyone who wishes to stay behind will stay behind for a little bit longer. Right now, Akira is staying behind a bit.
No, like Chase and Anarin would probably be wanting to leave immediately.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So boop. And boop. And since Theo's like, this place is a little kind of cool and all, but I'm worried about him. So I guess I'm gonna have to take him back. That's fine. That's fine, my little Theo. Go. If you do ever want to come back and hang around here, be my guest. I mean, that's great and all, but I'd rather do it, with other people that I don't have to worry about problems. You scare me. Boop. Evelyn. Oh, I know Careless went. Kaylee. Oh, and there goes Kaylee. All right, so boop. All right, so Kaylee's gone. Evelyn. You are muted.
I got distracted from what we're going on.
Everyone's going back to camp. Fiona has finished the deals and has sent you all away again, though Akira has elected to stay for a little bit first before going back. I'm also granting that same option to you in case you wanted to stick around for any reason.
I can't give any reason for me to stay.
All right. So with that, boop. So everyone but Akira gets sent back. So since we still have Akira here, something that you wish to do or discuss without other prying eyes and ears?
Well,
Or-
without them around, I definitely can enjoy this place a little bit more often. But I do have a task at hand. But about this blue thing,
The Abishai, what about him?
so you want us to try to hunt it down, correct?
No. I am going to be taking the Abishais that we have and making the potions myself. In fact, they will be already waiting for you when you return. That was part of the deal, that you already had one waiting for you.
Oh, I thought I was going to hunt them down. My mistake.
Oh, no. Though, there are most certainly other pleasures that you can enjoy yourself here.
Oh, not here.
You broke up a little bit.
I said, oh, not here?
Oh, not here?
Yeah, you said there's other places, and Kara's like, oh, but not here.
Oh, I get you. Let me get rid of this one for a moment. Boop. That is a good point. Anywhere can be made into a place of fun.
I wonder how much time do I have before everyone needs to go?
Time is a little different here, as it is in the Feywild, as it is in the material plane. I can certainly slow down time as necessary around here in my own domain, if you wish to do something.
Why not? Fuck it, why not? Why don't we just enjoy... we just enjoy each other for a while?
Well, aren't you the bold one? Course. Normally I wouldn't do such a thing so easily. One of my assistants would, but if you are so bold, why don't you try giving me your most charming one-liner? And this is going to be a persuasion roll on how well it works.
I'm gonna say thank God, because I am not good if it comes down to flirting. Persuasion?
Yep, roll persuasion to see if you fuck Fiona.
Damn, I almost got a nat 20, but I got 23.
Dude, if you got a nat 20, you'd be probably doing a bit more than just having some fun with her.
23, unless I need to add more.
You're probably going to need to add more to get in bed with Fiona, dude.
Boy. Damn it. 25.
That is just enough, dude. Because 25 is hard to get, man. So it doesn't matter what you say, whether it's actually suave or if it actually kind of falls on its face in a way for her to actually find it adorable. She actually chuckles a little bit. Okay. I see what's going on now. Ladies, if you don't mind, I have some other business to take care of with this one here. And all of the armored succubi, one after another, leaves. And she just kind of snaps her finger again as a flame erupts in front of the glass door that led you in here. It is now just a flame barrier
I'm guessing you're gonna be the one that's done. I'm guessing you're the one that's doing the pegging, right?
Ah, I see you've learned properly about what I'm all about. Prepare yourself for a very, very long night.
Worth it.
God damn it.
So, Akira also cucks that one angel.
Yes.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Oh, wow.
All right. Congratulations, Akira. You managed to have a night of all kinds of pleasures with Fierna. And being the actual devil of pleasure, she knows everything and how to do it well. So whatever your most deepest desires are, she accommodates.
A nice little fade to black, then. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm not going to actually go into full-on detail. That's enough to fade to black.
I'm about to say, if you want me to go full detail, I can pull up a game for that.
No, please.
No. We are not exactly rated PG or 13 or anything. We are very much an R group, but let's keep it at least that way and not NC-17. So, let us then return back to camp. All right. God damn. All right, let me go ahead and stop the music here.
I'm about to say, I'm the bard of the party. I'm just fulfilling that role.
I mean, you're not wrong. You're technically not wrong. All right, so let me grab everybody and drop them all in here. As best as I can. Ace, Evelyn, Theo, Kaylee, and Sue. Okay. And now, if it wants to work, that would be great. But if it doesn't, I at least have the other bot. And I'm going to keep that other bot because SoundCloud bot doesn't like to play nicely. All right, then. It is not playing nicely, so...
First, you music box that doesn't want to work.
I know, but this is why we have jockey music as backup. So, you all awaken. It is a nice, bright, sunny day back in the Feywild. And, well, all but one of you. Akira is nowhere to be found at the time being. But you all do find that there is indeed a nice, tightly sealed potion, each with your names on it, with a little lipstick-shaped kiss on every single one. To your name from Fierna. Good luck. It's a nice blue-looking potion that seems to shimmer. Not like glitter, but just kind of like this glitter, this shiny little shimmeringness to it as it swirls around.
So, okay, I guess you'll make the actual custom item later.
I will, yes.
Yeah,
But
so-
the item is meant to, when you consume it, then for 1 minute, your intelligence increases to 22.
Okay.
Picking up his vial. I don't like the fact that we have to deal with devils, but get the edge over that Jabberwock, I guess, but still.
Look, it was a clean deal, and those that got turned into soul coins typically do that to themselves. They were going to end up down there sooner or later.
I know. It's just... You know what? It doesn't matter how I feel right now. We should get everybody their potions, right?
Everybody has their potion. They were each in our own inventory, Sky. Please pay attention when the DM tells us things.
Thought they were just right there on the ground, but okay.
No.
That is my bad.
But, okay. So. Yeah, this will come in handy when we have to deal with that guy one more time. But, y'all heard it last night, didn't you?
Yeah. He didn't realize his soliciting was not welcomed.
Yeah. He got mad enough to give us another message. That means we're close. Okay, but that is something we will deal with later.
There's a delayed bit of a poofing sound. You can smell the brimstone in the air as a bit of a flame and smoke appears right in front of the tent as Akira finally arrives. His clothes are tattered, not ripped or burned, but they are loose and wrinkled. Akira, you have been with Fierna for the past 24 hours.
Yeah, Kara is basically just can still his clothes are still basically has some fire on him, and he still even has a cigarette in his mouth.
Well, at least one of us had fun.
Deal definitely sealed.
That's one way to put it.
All right.
She definitely got me the boost. I just have to wait to figure out what is it.
Yes, you will find in your inventory soon. There will be a small bag of 5 coins. Those are gold grade soul coins that have been, we'll say, touched by Fierna. These, when consumed, will give you a boost, which I will go over with you later because this is not something that I planned for, but something that I will think of.
Okay, or it could be something. It could be something else as well, but we can definitely work that out.
Oh no, I already know something that's going to happen when you first have your first one. It's gonna be great. Sweet. It's something that I've been waiting for a while.
So we have our own version of Karlak now. Wonderful.
Damn it.
Hey, I got in bed with her then.
Okay.
I think he needs a minute to get himself adjusted.
Okay.
No, I'm fine. I'm a bit full. I'm gonna definitely say that. He just wipes his mouth a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god!
You just caught on to that?
Okay.
And now we have defiled this place.
Defiled. This place has been defiled.
Defiled her.
Oh my god.
That's.
Yeah. Okay. So, anything else we need to discuss before we move out?
Not that I'm aware of.
I got one thing.
So,
Okay.
How are you guys going to be walking around?
that's actually a good point.
You got an idea there, Akira?
For me, yes. For you guys, no.
Hmm. Well,
Me and Kaylee can probably find ways to sneak around, but. And then he just looks at Careless. That's not going to be so doable with you.
no, I don't have that prepared today. I wasn't thinking. I actually didn't think that far ahead for once. I don't have those spells prepared. Hmm.
Guys were so keen on sneaking in. I was like, oh, you guys got a plan for it then. All right then.
I honestly, I don't think sneaking was ever. They know we're coming.
Oh, so we're going loud then?
Probably.
So I get to make a cool I get to make an announcement for it?
If you so wish.
Like,
All right.
Just let us scout out the place first so we understand
Yeah,
what
we
we're
can-
dealing with.
yeah, like we're not going into the village immediately loud because I think again we wanted to see if we could discover where the mines is. Where I think that's where we were going to try and set up a another base camp there.
Fortification,
going-
at least, to get their attention.
Oh,
If
don't
we want-
worry. You guys are going to be the one to be a bit. You guys already know I'm going to be the big focus, so.
Kagato, if I recall, the mines are past the town.
Yes. Not by much, but it's a little bit past a bit of forest.
Well, it's past the mine is past the town. We set up there. Will be depends on what the forces are for the town. We
If-
might have an issue,
Well,
but we'll have to find out.
yeah, if we want to, well, if it's a scouting mission to see what the town's work is, then Akira and Kaylee are our best bets. Akira going in disguise and Kaylee stealthing around, getting us some information, and then maybe finding us a way to get to the mine without alerting attention, even with Careless stomping around. That sound fine with everybody?
We're just gonna have to see when we get there.
Fair enough.
Then let's do this. How about I go on ahead and I load up the next map, and then once you guys kind of physically see what the map is like, then you can have some decisions there.
Yep.
Yeah, because you're not going to immediately appear right in front of like a guard or something. At least not like directly in front of their faces, of course. So let me go on ahead and load that up. Okay. Depending on how long we're going to be there, I'm going to make this the next home point. Just have Theo just carrying Bell by like his ankle or something. And finally, Sue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. All right. I think that we are good to go. All right. So you set off from camp. You continue to climb the mountain, and you find that this mountain just seems to kind of spiral around a little bit as it goes higher and higher, till you start to see a set of stairs. These stairs go quite high, and you find that you cannot quite see exactly where it ends up because it does make itself up through the clouds. So you climb, and you climb, and you climb and climb and climb. Those thighs are burning probably for everyone except for, no, Careless is probably the worst of it right now. Though strength is not too bad. Either way, you finally see what seems to be the summit as grass appears. Trees, shrubs. You're somewhere above the clouds now. And in front of you, you see a small little gatehouse. Not quite nearly as big as what you've dealt with before. It's very, very tiny, but it is still there with a few guards, an archer or two. There is a guard captain. And there is a sign in front that does make mention that this is the pathway that leads directly into the main Inu village. They do not notice you yet.
Okay. Okay. There are forest paths around, so we could probably attempt to go through there if we're really trying and get past the city. But I don't know exactly where we don't know exactly where the mine is.
Past the town is all we know.
Mm-hmm.
So, at this moment, there is the sound of, standard city-type sounds of people going around, but there sounds to be something that's a little bit louder than what you would normally, like almost like a gathering.
A gathering.
Yeah, there's a large collection of people coming from one place. Your perception, Kaylee's hearing definitely, but your perception's good enough to where you're close enough. You can hear what sounds like it's people, of course, out and about, but in one very specific direction, there sounds like a larger amount of people. It could be a marketplace, it could be some kind of an event going on, but you do know that there is a collection of people there.
Is anyone shouting?
There's some shouting, but it's more so out of not like fear or like there's an attack or anything. It's kind of shouting mostly in a way of cheering.
Okay. Could I attempt to hone in on that and see if I can hear anything of actually interest?
You can try.
It is a distance, but
You can try. I will say that Kaylee would be able to do it at advantage. You would just be a flat roll.
I have advantage no matter what. So.
Oh, then okay then. So I'll say you and Kaylee would be the best ones if you both want to give it a try.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll do. Yeah. Let's see. Huh. Nat 20 for 30.
Shit. Okie dokie then. Well, what kinds of things that you hear? Well, the distance is kind of far. You are able to really focus and really kind of separate some of the voices, and some of them almost sound like, yeah, string him up! Pass the tomatoes!
Are there any
Death to the
mentions
traitor!
We gotta go in. We gotta go in. They're saying death to the traitor. Finian might be there.
Great.
All right,
I
how do we
think
wanna do this?
Akira's allowed to go loud.
So Kaylee steps
Call
forward.
the interruption.
What's up, Akira?
Oh, Belle's here.
And I'm saying,
Yeah.
We'll go over everything else you missed in a minute. So Bun steps up. Kaylee steps up. Bun, you wanting to do something?
I thought you guys had a plan.
We were trying to formulate a plan, and then
Mm.
that was.
And then Anaran says we need to get in, so I'm like, okay. But if
What? Okay.
like
I think the
Yeah,
plan
yeah.
is Akira wants to go loud. We're going loud.
okay.
Okay. We're going. Okay. We're attacking. We're attacking. Is that what we're doing, people?
yeah, I'm just making sure because that means I want to try to get the attention on me,
Mm-hmm.
and that can actually stop the quote unquote hanging that's going on right now.
Okay. All right.
All right. So all in agreement?
Yep.
Yup.
Yep. Let's do this.
Show.
All right. So, Akira, you step forward. I will say that as once you step beyond, or basically step anywhere on that dirt, is when they're going to notice you.
That's fine with me because Akira's going to pull out his Book of Shadows. He's going to flip the page a little bit, and then he pulls out the what's that thing that the basically what happens is he pulls out like the megaphone out of the book,
Oh God!
and you see speakers come out as he casts thaumaturgy.
Oh no!
I know where this is going.
And I literally like funny thing is I was trying to set this up, and now I'm just like, oh fuck, now I'm nervous as hell.
No, no.
So he
you're
basically comes up and he brings up to the mic and is like, "Attention, mutts! You have defied the law. The Kitsune are coming to take you all out. You will be judged. You will be sentenced." And then all of a sudden, there's like a subtitle that says, "Blessing, talking sound of Eldritch Blast incoming."
Okay. So, God, I can't type now. I'm trying to stop the music because the music's not going to be this no more. So, as I get this up, hold on a second. Get this, because it's going to have to be. All right, so Akira pulls it out.
Oh, I know what I see. What you're doing, Akira.
So with the megaphone, casting thaumaturgy, he not only gets the attention of the guards that are right there, causing them to be like, what? They're just looking at each other like, where's that coming from? And then they look forward and then they see all of you. They see Akira. They all look at Akira, though they do look a little bit towards some of you that are with him, but they're just like, Captain, we've not had this situation before. What should we do? What do you mean? What should we do? Get him! Get them! Do something! Got it.
By the way, Kagato, 24 stealth.
24 stealth. Okay.
Yep.
Kaylee says yes, I'm sure. But
I mean, I can roll if you want.
Go ahead. Just go ahead. If it's a 1, then maybe something will happen.
It's 24.
You're fine. They're distracted by Akira. There's like no way that you were going to fail that anyway. So, yep. So Anaran and Kaylee are stealthing. The rest of you have their attention. And the shouting that happened in the village square area seems to have died down, as there's now a lot of murmuring of what the fuck that just was. Either way, you won't exactly know what's happening there at the time being, because right now you've decided to go loud, as there is a knight captain, 2 guards, and 2 archers now turning towards your direction. So let me go on ahead and get this together. Give me a second here.
As Arbiter, Akira
Also-
declares his sentence.
Kagato, a 1 isn't possible for me.
So therefore, you're fine.
I can never roll below a 10
I keep
for
forgetting that
anything
detail.
proficient.
I keep forgetting that detail. So give me a second to set up this fight. It's not going to take long because I just need to drop in 3 monsters and just have, yeah. So let me just make a quick encounter here.
Like, Kagato, if you want nat 1s to stick, I'm sure 2 of you could agree upon that eventually someday. But right now...
Right now, no. All right, so boom, boom. Okay, got you 2. Okay, and let's see. Boom. And then more. Perfect.
Blessedly satisfying. Eldritch Blast.
All right. So everyone going ahead and roll for initiative. Also, if you've not taken your long rest, please do so.
Okay, so 5, which is, once again, Bell. Bell just had it, so we're going to try somebody else.
And just making sure we got the tea, right?
Yes, we got the T. Myself. Okay.
And a reminder, it is 17 temp HP instead of 16.
Okay. And then your own inspiration.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Change up some stuff here.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did get your
That is my second nat 20.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Let's hope the streak keeps going.
I hope.
I think it's
yeah,
making up for. I think it's making up for last time when you kind of got screwed over.
I hope so, because that means I hope that everything I need to be a nat 20 becomes a nat 20. But I'm not going to get that lucky.
So, Kaylee, what was your number?
Initiative, right. That 18.
18. Belle, what was your number?
7.
7. All right. I'll roll these guys and
One thing though.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Let's see. Each ally can see. Okay. Everybody add 8 to their initiative roll. Tandem footwork from Theo.
Oh.
Everyone's
Uh-oh.
initiative goes up by 8. Everyone on our side's initiative goes up by 8. So
Oh,
that
boy.
7's actually 15 for me.
everyone's goes up
Oh.
by 8. Oh.
Kaylee's is 20.
Well, everyone within 30 feet of Theo.
Okay.
Okay.
30 feet
Which
of
is
Theo.
all of you. Oh. Okay, well, not.
Except
No.
Anaran,
it's
except
not-
Anaran
it's
and
not
Kaylee.
Anaran.
All
Yeah.
right, so Akira's.
I'm fine with it because she's gonna be
Same.
sneaking anyways.
All right, Kyrus is now 29. Chase is now 29.
Mine's 829. Mine's a 31 now.
31.
Mine should be 28.
28.
I only rolled a 20.
You know, my nat 20 just became fucking nothing because of that.
You moved away from her.
5. Evelyn got a
I still have a 27, but
19.
still.
15 for Belle. 15. Does Theo get? Well, Theo goes right after you, so yeah. All right, so now it should be.
Technically, she doesn't.
Technically, she doesn't.
Yeah,
I think y'all work-
technically
yeah.
she doesn't because she goes after me anyways.
Oh yeah.
That
So it
may
doesn't
just. Yeah.
All right, so the numbers I have now are Akira with 31, Chase with 28, Carolus with 25, Anaran still has 23, Evelyn has 19, Kaylee has a 16.
No. 27.
27.
Anaran has the 8-hour boost.
Gotcha. Evelyn with a
I actually rolled
19,
myself.
Kaylee with a 16, Belle with a 15. All right.
I'm 18, not
18.
16.
Yeah.
This is why I double check, because what you guys roll is just what shows up on the initiative tracker, and then all the other bonuses I need to apply manually.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I check. All right. So with that being said, let's get some music going. All right. So, with the announcement, the guards are in complete confused shambles. You can see that these guards, they look tough, but they don't look to be nearly as tough as what you've already dealt with so far. The others are a little bit more elite gate guards. These are a little bit more of the hired help, but still relatively well trained and armored. They could do a little bit of damage on you. But let's be honest, they're probably fucked. So, with that, Akira, you're first.
Inu Guard A's got Hex.
All
and
right.
3 Eldritch Blasts are coming. Unnecessary, but I will take it. Unnecessary, but I will take it.
Oh my god.
So the lowest one is 29,
Yeah. They all hit.
and I got 2 crits.
Oh. Okay.
Kira is making himself heard.
Making himself felt.
Fitting.
$17, 32, 42,
Oh God.
Plus the hex.
Yep. 2 crit hexes and 1 regular hex.
Uh-huh.
So Akira comes up, makes the announcement.
What?
His 9 tails are on full display,
48.
and he comes blasting.
54.
As this guard takes hold of his sword, getting ready to make an attack, and then his limbs are gone. First a leg.
Yeah, 58. Total.
Then first a leg is gone as he starts falling over screaming in pain. Then his sword arm is gone as he's looking down and looking at his arm, going back and forth, and now his head is gone. He obliterates the guard.
You know, I'm starting to realize if Akira wants to have uber power, he just needs to fuck somebody. This is the opposite rules of boxing.
All right, that's my full turn completely.
All right. So, seeing that one guard just completely get obliterated by Eldritch Blast, the others are on full alert now as they have their eyes purely on Akira. 9 tails! Ah! It is now Chase's turn.
Alright, feline agility, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Let's see. The range on you. Yep, you're out of pistol range, so switches out to rifle and a booming blade shot on Archer A.
Okay.
30 to hit.
30 will hit.
So that 20. Oh yeah, because I actually fixed that. 23 plus 23, so 30, and rifle has. Yeah, we'll use one of those. So that's then a D8 of frost. Okay, so that's 38 points of damage. His movement speed is reduced by 10 for 1 round. And if he moves, he takes an additional 3d8 thunder damage.
Yeah, he's already bloodied.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Let's see, Sue's blaster is... bonus action, her is 45 feet. So I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that's gonna... It's just out of range. Okay. So bonus action Chase will just have Sue dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And that'll end my turn.
All right. Then that is now Anaran's turn.
So Archer A was injured?
Yes, Archer A is injured to bleeding.
So 5 feet. Yeah. Anaran takes out his bow. And I'm just gonna shoot. Let's see. I don't think I can see Archer B from this angle. No. In that case, I know the captains are a little pretty fucking turnkey, so let's start weakening him. Let's see, how far away is he? 12. Ah, sweet. Have the guard captain make a dexterity saving throw. DC 19.
He fails at a 13.
He takes 24 points of radiant damage from Sacred Flame.
Ah. Illuminated radiant flame lights upon him as he takes that singeing burn.
And now you're prepped for the other cantrip. Shield out. Sword out. Winter.
Okay.
And then... Let's see. Oh, okay. 10, 20, 30... No, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Shrink it on down. Alright. Yep, that'll do.
All right. Okay, now it is Careless's turn.
Why did I have to roll high? Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see. Can I hit him from the bow? That's the question.
You have a bow, so I'm imagining that you should be able to hit some people.
And I can hit him from there. Yeah, it's 80 feet range. Taking the bow out. Firing. 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, that's
Were you
max
attacking?
damage. That's 12.
Who are you attacking?
I think he was attacking guard
Sorry.
B.
Yeah.
Okay.
He takes 12 full damage from that.
Yep. You take out your bow, get this big, heavy arrow in it, pull back, and thunk. Right in the shoulder.
Fire on one small. That will not hit. That was almost a natural 20. That's a 12.
No, that unfortunately will miss. Though when that arrow does hit the stone behind him, taking out a chunk of it, they do notice, oh dear God, what kind of bow is that?
That's surprising. Okay. Looking at my weapons master real fast, sorry.
Your bow's strength-based, so I'm leaning into that.
Yeah, I figured. I know. Nope, nothing for weapon mastery. I gotta pass it off.
Okay. So, it is now one of their turns. It is Archer B's turn. So, seeing as there's nothing going on the side that he's at, he's going to give him an assist up front. 5, 10, 15... Whoa. Supposed to be up on here. Steps over. Looks around. Tries to see where Akira is, but unfortunately Akira has full cover. So instead, he's going to start looking around for a different target. And based off of positioning, Evelyn has full cover. Belle and Theo have some cover. So he's going to go after the only ones he knows he can probably hit. And since he's technically, no, she's the closest, he's going to take aim at Sue. All right, so yep, so as a bonus action, he's going to activate Dead Man's Mark as he really hones in on Sue and then fires. Will he hit? That is the question. Dirty 20.
Nope. She has an AC of 22.
Yep, that arrow just goes, falls right off. Some kind of iron monster thing. And tries to take another shot. Misses with another, the 13. Once more, the arrow just goes, book. Guys. I don't know about this. Just shoot it again. Okay. And for the third and final shot, misses with a 9. Every bow and every arrow just collides with Sue and does no damage. Just the arrows just fall right off of her. Just thunk, 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 all laying on the ground.
Alright.
Well, that went well. Sir, that one has heavy armor for such a tiny little thing. Yeah, I got it.
Tiny. Technically, she's currently taller than a lot of the party members in that armor now.
That is a good point. That one's heavily armored, sir. Yeah, I got it, I got it. I don't know who you are, where you come from, but you have no business being here, outsiders. Especially if you're with that thing. Wherever he is. So, Captain is going to go straight up to Sue and is going to attack 3 times. Will one hit? No. Will one hit? No. Will one hit? No. So, this guy has a +9 on his attack, and he misses all 3 times. So just thunk, 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 just banging on her armor, just nothing happening. What are you made of?
Sterner stuff than you.
He looks visibly concerned. Evelyn, it is now your turn.
Did I never get a turn?
Evelyn has a 19, you have an 18, right?
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Oh yeah. And I can, and as far as, yeah, I can see him. So for an action, I'm taking aim at any gate captain with Sorcerer's Burst.
Sorcerous Burst.
It's a cantrip. Think of it as a mini chromatic orb.
Oh, of course, she's got a small one. Does she bring out a magical slingshot?
Does 21 hit?
21 will hit.
Yay. I'll do. Let's do 6 psychic damage.
Why does it sound like you're just choosing how much? I feel like doing 6 today.
It's more the damage type, because again, like Chromatic Orb, he gets to choose what type it does.
Right.
And it doesn't, and like it does share a lot of the same elements with Chromatic Orb, but also different elements too.
But to give quick context, Kagato, if he rolls on the damage side, if he rolls an 8 on one of those D8s, he gets to add another D8 to the damage.
Oh shit! So
that's how that works.
I gotcha. So roll max damage, you get even more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and technically I could, if I'm very lucky, I can technically get that about, I think, up to 4 times.
Your spell casting modifier, so 5.
I see. So it has high
Alright.
potential, but you
So-
have to be super lucky.
If
Yes.
she rolls 3 8s, she can add another 3d8.
Mhm.
It's
Well,
a very
yeah.
interesting cantrip.
Yeah.
Anyways, Charles, anything that you want to do with your turn?
Bonus action, bardic inspiration to Bell. And that's it. I'm just staying right here.
All right. So with that, it is now Kaylee's turn.
Kaylee's like, they got this.
There might be reinforcements coming, so it's good for her to scout out. We should have done this beforehand. No, we didn't do it beforehand. So I'll just let her take her turn.
Kagato, where was the voices coming from? The
from
shouting.
deeper. It's coming from over here.
Okay. Alright. Alright. That's my turn.
Okay, so you sneak in, you sneak amongst the bushes. You see that there are indeed villagers here on the other side. There is one guy who is just looking over his hay bundles. Yes, that's a good amount of hay, indeed. Yes, yes, yes. But over towards the other side, on your right, you see what appears to be a woman and a child. The child is tugging on her dress, like, "Mommy, can we see the execution, please?" "No, that's too violent for you. You cannot go see it until you're a little bit older." "Oh, come on, Mom. It's going to be fun. All my friends are going to be there." "Maybe just this once. You can see an execution." Yay!
Where are they? Sorry, I can't see.
They are right here.
Alright.
Yeah, if you take a... Yeah,
There.
yeah, the bush was giving you line of sight issues there.
There.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So now it is Belle's turn.
Ten, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move to here and let's see. Yep, that is within 60 feet. Wisdom save from the Unigate captain.
All right, wisdom. Okay. So with the wisdom save, that's gonna be 15.
Okay, 14 points of psychic, mind sliver.
Ooh,
And
okay.
he subtract the d4 from his next saving throw as well.
Which is a
And there is still a penalty for firing in a melee, right?
No,
There's not.
no. It's only firing when you are in melee. Is there a disadvantage on attack rolls? Like if somebody's up on you, about to hit you, unless you have the feat, you have to roll at disadvantage. But yeah, firing into melee does not require any special abilities now. No.
Not a range of that, anyways. I can't. So I wouldn't be able to do that. Alright, well. In that case. Yeah, not a range of that pistol. So. Given that I just cast just one of my hands, so I can't equip the rifle. That turns this into. Then, if that is the case, get further along here. So, 40. Yeah, that's 40. So I need to reduce that slightly. Yeah, that's about right. Misty Step. And that's better. That's in range. Okay, 15 hit.
This is I guess the captain, right?
Yep.
15 looks like it does not hit.
That's it. This as I fire a pistol at him. And it goes over his head anyways. And next up, this will be quick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Going to inspire Akira. And it's funny that she said she's made of sterner stuff because I believe. Nope, too far out. Just slightly too far out. Okay. But he's not out of range of that. So yeah, inspire Akira and the captain. 14 won't hit. So Starry Wisp goes past him too. All right.
Okay. So is there anything more you're able to do?
Not this turn.
All right. So Archer A is limping really, really heavily, but barely makes it over. Right on this side.
3d8. He moved. 3d8.
Mm-hmm.
21 points of thunder damage.
So this is what you all see. He wasn't aware of what was going to happen to him, so he takes one step, and it's almost like he stepped on a landmine. As when he takes that step, all of him explodes, and all that's left is a pair of sandals as they flop over and land onto the ground below. The rest of him is nowhere to be seen. So, well, he's dead. It is now time for Oh boy. Whoa. Captain, this isn't looking so good. I'll help. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna go over and try and attack Chase. Oh boy.
I equipped the rifle, so you have a shot. I only have an AC of 19 right now.
Yeah, we'll see about that. All right, he's gonna take his katana and he is going to. How many times can you swing? Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, hey, 21 to hit.
I'll let it hit.
Okay, so that's gonna be 13 slashing.
Okay.
And he's gonna swing again.
That's going to be 7 slashing. Decelerate.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh wait, no,
I'm out of range, aren't
she
I?
doesn't have line of sight to chase.
Yep. That's fine.
Never mind.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
she doesn't have line of sight. She can't do that. All right, so 13. Yeah.
all right. So this is going to be 22 to hit.
Okay.
All right, this is going to be 11 slashing. And that's all he can do. Yeah, I think we can do this, Captain. We can do this. This poor dejected fool. All right, we're at the top of the round. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's just a poof of lavender, and Chase just looking like shit, just brushes a little dust off his shoulder.
Why do I smell lavender? Akira, you're up. Two are dead already.
Sorry, horse girls. What's going on?
You're up. It's your turn. Two are dead already.
Okay. One. I could be able to jump that. 2. 1, 2. Yeah. Not Misty Step. Bonus action jump. Yoink.
Suddenly I smell the stench of filth.
No, that's the stench of that's the stench of the hells.
Oh, you're already well acquainted, then I shall be swift in sending you there.
The lowest one is 23.
They will all hit.
No. Even worse. That sucks. 3. And he's by himself.
17.
58.
42.
19. 27 slashing.
27.
15 force.
15 force.
And 9 necrotic.
9 necrotic.
If he does an attack or cast a spell, he takes a 3d8
Oof.
from Vengeful Blade.
Okay, he's bleeding now too.
And that's how end my turn.
All right. As he just growls at you like, you dare strike your betters? He has just his face just covered in blood. Chase, it is now your turn.
All right, first switching back to the pistol, but bonus action Sue is going to move. 5. Where's okay? So she was here. So she was on. All right. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's 25. And then, yep. Oh, no. That's a 30. All right. Grapple up with Archer B.
Oh.
Ouch. Okay, this is probably gonna. This is. +4. +3. Yeah, no, this is probably gonna miss unless this guy botches his roll because that's only a 10.
Okay, yeah, that's a 12 acrobatics from him.
Is she? Hold on. What's my? Let's see. What's my range on that? 30 feet. I think she's out of the 30 feet range, but there's a quicker way to check. Yeah. So 6 to. Yeah, she's out of the 30-foot range. Okay. All right. Well, that was an attempt. All right. So then, Chase switches back to the pistol. Puts it in the Enogard B's face and fires with a booming blade shot. I mean, if you want me to just get a straight automatic elimination, that's fine.
I just imagine like it's right in his face. It's like almost going into his mouth. He's like, no.
Yep. So that's 20. That's 28 to hit. So.
Yeah, that hits.
So 12 piercing. And we'll add another flame. And we'll add a flame round to it as well. So 12, 18, 25. So 30 points of damage.
Ow! Yeah, he's bleeding. He lost an ear and maybe a chunk of his cheek.
And and then he's gonna just slightly move to here, and that'll be my turn.
Oh, all right. It is now Anaran's turn.
Oh, but actually, hold on. Did the captain want to take an attack of opportunity because Sue moved?
Yes, he will. Well, actually, do I really want him to? That's a good question. Does he have any other reactions? He does. Yeah, he's not going to take that attack of opportunity.
Okay. All right, now your turn, Naraku.
So Anaran sees how quick they're dying, and he's like, all right, I don't need this. Sheath the blade. This is not necessary. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, Let's see here. Yeah. Have Archer B make a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
DC 19. Oh, well, that wouldn't have worked either way. That's a 14.
Okay. He hasn't been hurt yet, yes?
That's correct.
Okay. 17 points of necrotic damage.
17 points of necrotic.
And Anaran reduces 5 feet to get right here. Okay. That's it.
All right. The archers is like, sir, they've got magics we've never seen before. Careless, it is now your turn.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, no, it's back up a bit. That actually works. Bonus action. V-hooking from where I am to right behind the captain.
All right. You hook shot yourself over.
Ashburner's already on fire. Vantage swing. Oh, I so wish that was a natural 20, but that's 26.
That hits him.
Alright, slashing. 17 slashing. 2d6 fire. 9 fire. 26 in total from that attack.
God, 26. Okay.
The hook shot takes your action.
No, it's a bonus action.
Is it?
I looked at the sheet.
His specifically is a bonus action.
Okay.
Swinging again. 28 to hit.
He's going to use a reaction and it's not going to work. He's going to attempt to use it. It's a parry, but Careless, your attack is just so strong, it cuts through his sword.
Alright. Damage. 11. Alright, not too much bad, but 18 in total.
Yep. As your sword just cleaves right through his katana as he desperately tries to use it to parry your attack, your sword cuts straight down through him as he just pauses in his tracks. Blood is starting to split him open a little bit. And his last words to you, Keith Van.
And this is why great swords are better than katanas, jackass. I can't do anything else, but that's it.
All right. So, the captain's down. As the archer sees that happening, Captain's, no! And then he's just going to go and look directly at Akira. Even though it was Careless that did it, he's going to just unload an attack on Akira instead. You vile creature, you! And he's going to first activate Dead Man's Mark. And then he is going to fire 3 arrows. First arrow misses. Next arrow. Thank God I get a hit. That's a crit at a natural 20.
So just standard damage though.
Yeah.
Oh no, he did Akira. That's
Yeah,
right.
it was Akira.
So yeah.
Negate.
No! So instead of that being a crit, now it's just regular damage. So he feels like he put his all in that attack, and it's more like a needle hitting Akira for a total of let's see. Well, at least it's max damage for that, and I get an additional one. Okay. I got max damage? Seriously? Okay, well, you take 16 points of piercing. Now he's going to fire one more time. Well, no, never mind. One of 3 arrows strikes true, as the other 2 just kind of thunk right into the stone steps next to you. The other one actually hits the dead captain.
Akira gets hit by the arrow. He just basically pulls it out of him.
Bad idea.
Stay back, you! Stay back! But it is, unfortunately, the end of his turn. Except he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's running to the other side. Stay back! It's Evelyn's turn.
Oh. The only one I can mostly see from my position is B.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna use social push again to attack B.
Okay.
Does it have a burst? We shall see.
18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Nope. Got close.
Aw.
Still 12 points of damage.
Yep, 12,
What kind?
12 psychic damage.
12 psychic damage. So you fire this little bead of chromatic energy that bonks him right in the head. Like, ow, what was that? And his head explodes.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6. And that will be my turn.
All right. Kaylee. Meanwhile, during the infiltration, so okay, I just moved the mother and the son just a little bit further, but
okay.
there's a little other movement because they're just casually walking.
Okay,
It
so
doesn't-
nobody's going towards where all the noise is coming from, right?
Right now, you hear this guy right here is like, I wonder what all that noise is. Well, none of my business. Guards have it handled.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
All right, you cast invisibility, and you are now invisible. I gotta remember her
Alright, that's
movement
all
is
I'm gonna
also
do.
yes.
Also, yes.
So you bypass the mother and the son, and you are getting a little bit closer to the noise. You see a few others that are not exactly heading their way there. They're kind of staying closer to their homes, but they are turning towards there. You do hear a lot of people like, what's going on? What was that? I heard a voice. Like, everyone calm down, calm down. I'm sure that everything is under control. Do not worry yourselves. From your perspective, you can see... Oh, you can't see anything just yet. Almost there, though. All right. Next is Belle.
Okay. 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I have one. Yeah. Okay. But all right. Screw it. An 18 hit him.
19 will hit.
Wow. 2 points of electric witch bolt.
2 points of electric as he gets shocked a little bit, but he's still up. Like, ow! Come on, stop! Lay down your arms and come quietly.
Just quick question. Each of my subsequent turns, so that means starting from next turn, because I haven't used my bonus action yet.
I mean,
Subsequent is next turn, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I
So,
wanted to
Belle,
double check that.
Mike sounds very weird.
Does it?
yeah, it sounds extremely muffled, like you're using a phone instead of a microphone.
Okay, I'll take care of that in a second,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah, we can still technically hear you. It's just a quality thing.
Try, long drop, but did that do anything?
No,
No.
just take your turn and try and fix it afterwards.
Well, that pretty much is my turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Action. Dash 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Alright, that's all she's that's all she's doing. I'm gonna try and fix this real quick.
Okay.
Mhm.
So then after that, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead, you're dead. So we're at the top of the round with Kira.
Jump Yep. I have mapped my movement.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh-oh. I thought I disconnected there for a second.
Yuck. Lowest one's 15.
Lowest one is 15. The 15 will not hit.
18.
18 will hit.
All right. And now one. All right, so second and third attack hits.
This might be it.
I mean, it depends because I also forgot to use Hex, but oh well. And last one would be boom damage. $14, 20, 22 slashing,
Yep.
10 force, and 6 thunder.
Yeah, that's more than enough. So this last guy, he's cornered. You approach him. You definitely are killing him with this attack. How do you want to end the fight?
Akira just basically grab him before he basically have him dangled, and his katana turns into a. I'm going to live out this fantasy. Basically, his katana turns into a power axe, and he just chops him in half. So his lower axe basically falls off, and his entrails is basically just drops before he drops him.
So for all the kids out there, he turned him into a living piñata. Only his candy is wet. Very wet. And splattery.
And lengthy.
And lengthy. Oh, hey, it's fruit by the foot.
No. No. Bad Kagato. Bad.
I didn't know those came in meat flavor.
Still not fixed, Belt.
Of course it's not.
All right. All right, that ends combat. There is no one else standing in your way. So, let me get some music here. Yep, it's still doing that. All right. So, Kaylee, since combat has ended and you are the closest, I'm going to say you can go on ahead and move a little bit more forward so you can see a little bit of what's going on while the rest of them are more so getting ready to get towards the gate entrance.
Is this where it is?
Yes.
Let's see. Save. All right.
Are they popping up for you?
Yeah, they popped up for me.
Okay, I needed to make sure because I wasn't sure. Line of sight can sometimes be weird. So you are close enough now, using your movement, leaving everyone behind to do battle. You sneak in quickly and using your invisibility, nobody catches wind. You see a large group of villagers. They all have little bowls of various different rotting vegetables and such, tomatoes most likely. But on stage, you see two very large Inu. One even is the largest you've ever seen, looking like he seems to be an executioner, as he has his hand on a large axe, and he looks to be eyeing one of the levers that are nearby, as there are two individuals that are tied up and getting ready to have a noose put around them. They are not Kitsune. They are, in fact, Inu. The crowd is just throwing vegetables at them. Traitors! Hang them! Kill them! Skin them! Ah! They're all really into it. Even the kids are grabbing vegetables. You see one running up and just kicking one of them in the shin and like laughing and coming back. Like they're all making a big spectacle out of this. So you get even closer. You're now on the barracks. You're now on the platform, and you see that the two Inu that are up there, they appear to be women, one of which has colors that you've seen before. They are quite familiar to you, in fact, as the colors of red, silver, and purple are being worn by the more fancy-looking one before you. The other is more in a traditional kimono. She seems to be a little bit more distraught as she's got tears going down her face, but the one before you is holding a strong face as she is essentially shouting to the rest of them that you all are all being deceived. Every last one of you. But you all are too stupid and blind to see it.
So Kaylee will quietly, and I will roll self for this Kagato because I know that she's pretty close. My God. Okay. 24.
You are most certainly fine.
Okay. She is going to lean close. And she's going to whisper in the ear, "Don't say anything. Just listen. I need you to blink once for yes, twice for no. Are you the family of the Inu that is the prince of this land called Finian?"
Are they I'm sorry, can you say that one more time?
Was I cutting out?
I don't know if it was cut out or if I misunderstood what you were asking.
She's asking if this one right there is related to Finian.
Oh, if she's related to Finian. But...
And not to say anything, but just to blink once for yes and twice for no.
She blinks twice.
Okay. Do you know Finian?
She blinks once.
Are you on friendly terms with Finian?
She blinks once.
All right. What about the person next to you?
She blinks once.
Is she also family?
She blinks once.
All right. Okay. So Kaylee is going to use her sleight of hand. I'm going to put a rope underneath you. When you have the noose around your neck, you are going to balance on this rope. Pretend like you're choking to death.
She blinks once.
All right. So I'm going to use my sleight of hand.
What's that? Got something in your
30.
eye.
33 to tie the rope underneath here.
Oh God, you're fine. Yeah, I would even say that because of your time on the pirate ship, tying knots is like second nature to you. You've learned a lot of it from Ryudo and especially from Grimm's. You are able to do this just fine.
Well, mostly what she's trying to do is trying to keep it out of sight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one thing to be out of sight, another one to be sturdy enough to actually handle their weight. So you got them both perfectly fine.
Yeah, and then she's going to come up behind this one and also tell her the same thing, that she is an ally and that she is here to save them, to balance themselves on the rope and pretend like they're dead.
So she almost gives it away, but the one in red looks towards her with kind of a stern glare, which gets her to be a little bit, the one in the kimono, to be a little bit more understanding and to go along with it.
All right. She's going to climb up here and stand here, and she is going to wait.
All right. So, meanwhile, while that's happening, back to the rest of the group. So, the rest of you find yourselves no longer opposed. The guards have all been dealt with. The gatehouse is now empty. There is the opening towards the main part of the town, and you can see that there are a few people that are within an eye shot, but they don't seem to notice you just yet. You see that there's one that is going around his little hut, tending to his bales of hay, and then there is a woman which appears to be with a son, that's right here, that are making their way towards the middle of town. And from that distance, Anaran, you can also hear what Kaylee heard earlier about, yay, execution! Yay! It's gonna be fun!
Yeah. Well, here you. Shall we just make a grand appearance?
He pulls out his megaphone. Do you guys want me to?
Go right ahead. Aaron's just gonna strut right out in the open.
So
the butts at the gate. Oh.
Go for it.
Go right ahead.
Nope, you go for it.
Okay.
The mutt's at the gate, splattered in blood. A nine-tails come. Your choice to run or to be annihilated. Tick-tock as the sound of the clock tower rings from the speakers.
Okay, let me get some different music for this. Oh boy, this is gonna be.
And as I was going to say, had Bell brought up with us, he had to restart his computer to try and get his thing fixed.
Oh, I'll bring it back.
The figures. Bring the figures up to us.
Oh, okay. There you go.
If you need me to roll something.
I will probably have you roll something. I just need to get some music here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There we go. All right. So, with them gone, the execution is at hand. You pull out your megaphone and you scream scream into it, letting them know of the Nine Tails' arrival. At this moment, and I will talk about rolls here in a second, Kaylee, you actually see that now everyone has gone silent again as the word of the front guard has been dealt with. That is when the two larger Inu look at each other. Could it be true? Is there a breach? Is one of your friends behind this? One of those disgusting creatures that you've aided? They're here for you, aren't they? Be prepared to pull the lever. No one leave. This is just a ploy. This is just nonsense. Now, Akira, you may roll for deception or persuasion, depending on how you want to word this. Or intimidation. Intimidation.
I was about to say, technically, I was scaring them all.
Yeah, it's intimidation.
I'll give him an assist.
I don't know how you can, but I already got the advantage.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
Jesus Christ. I got an 18.
Okay. So.
Unless you need me to bump it up.
Bumping it up probably isn't going to do a lot unless you bump it up by like 7.
7. If it's already going to have effect on them, then I should be fine.
Okay. So right now, some of the townsfolk, Kaylee, you can see they're starting to get a little bit afraid of this, as some of them are like, Nine Tails, I don't want to be out here with there's a Nine Tails attacking. I can't do this. And one after another, they all start to run in different directions. Not all of them, but most of them, as mostly those that have children with them are like, come on, we can't be here anymore. Let's go back home. Oh, but Mom, I want to see them hang. No, not with the Nine Tails. Not with the threat of a Nine Tails. And the crowd thins out to only a set, angry few that are just like, we are here for blood and we will see it. We do not care about this Nine Tails business. Everyone knows all the Nine Tails have been captured already or dead. So go on ahead, pull the lever, let's see them hang!
So let me know if I can continue on again.
So, in just a moment, Kaylee, you see that what appears to be the one that is in charge of this whole operation going up to the executioner and whispering something, but you can hear just fine as long as you focus in on your ears. We still can't be too sure. We need some reinforcements.
I'm gonna hold that my action.
Okay. So, now back to you guys, as you all are just out in the open, as several of the people that are there in the village happen to finally catch wind of what's going on and see you. Some of them immediately scurry and hide behind something, while others are like, foreigners here? We have invaders!
Alright, let's move.
So Anaran is also casting thaumaturgy. All men and women of the worthless, well, I should say worthless, if you have children, run to your homes. If you don't have children, feel free to stay and fight. I have no problem slitting your throats.
Mommy, I don't think I want to see an execution anymore. You're right. And they just scurry, but once they see Akira, you don't just see things, you also smell things. Some of them are actively now shit scared.
Akira is basically walking, he's just saying tick, tock, tick, tock. The smell of burning mutts approaches.
So there are some villagers that come out with spears and pitchforks and just farm equipment. They're like, we're here to help. Best way I could really kind of do this probably would be to grab some of these guys who would have. And you. You're a kid, and you. So, yeah, so Akira, while some of your party has gone on forward and you have actually just started to just kind of move slowly, just doing the tick-tock, a few brave civilians grabbing farm tools stands in front of you. You're not going anywhere closer. We don't even need to wait for a guard. You're just a worthless piece of fox scum.
Akira basically holds out his hand, and immediately a big ball of fire is growing.
That's an intimidation roll.
That'll be a 27.
Yup. Each one's like, aren't the guards more well trained for this? Yeah, we should wait for them. They all scatter, screaming.
Adaran just taps the shoulder of the older one in front of him.
Slow turn.
Go home.
And she also runs, just leaving her broom behind. There are still a few stubborn ones that still remain surrounding the area, though not directly in the way like these few people are. As you all make yourselves known, that's when the two larger Inu turn towards you. Well, looks like today is one of those days, huh? Indeed.
Oh.
What is your held action, because he's going to pull the lever?
I'm going to they're here. Might as well. I am going to drop what is it called? What is it called? I'm basically going to drop the essence of ether on top of their heads.
I beg your pardon?
So
They need to
they have to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or become poisoned for 8 hours, and then
And
they'll
fall
fall
asleep.
unconscious.
While they're poisoned, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Night,
okay. Well, you said Constitution, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
All
15.
right. Executioner's probably gonna be no. Okay,
And
Judge.
since I'm dropping it, basically both of them are inhaling it. So
Uh-huh. And despite the executioner having a really good execution, I'm sorry, well, yeah, he's good at that too, but good constitution. Okay, so as he goes to pull the lever, and this guy goes to step forward he raises a finger, opens his mouth as if he's ready to say something. Yeah, you drop it, and that gaseous fume of basically poisonous knockout gas hits them both as they start to cough like and they both fall over.
Ah,
Nice.
Right. I did give her that a long time ago. That's right. Also, Kagato, could you pull Bell and Theo up to the rest of the group, please?
Yes.
the fuck are you all looking at? Go the fuck home.
All right, so now they're back up.
would you count that as an attack?
No, you're just activating an item.
If it would lead to an attack, like basically if it was like a game, it's like you did something to somebody, it's like, oh, well, you instigated an attack, roll for initiative. Those two were kind of by themselves right now, so it is technically an attack, quote unquote, but now they're already incapacitated. Why
So
do
my
you ask?
invisibility wouldn't drop.
Oh yeah,
I'm
your
asking if
invisibility.
my invisibility.
Then yes, you're fine. Your
It's
invisibility's
still
fine.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
So the other townspeople that were left, they see what just happened to those two, and they are just looking amongst each other, looking at those two, seeing the rest of you just stroll up.
Akira still has his fireball.
This trickery from that thing. Are we going to let those Keithmen and
for
that
fuck's
monster do something to our town?
Kagato,
Yes.
have that guy make a dex saving throw.
All right. $11.
16 points of radiant damage as Anaran just snaps his fingers.
And he dies instantly.
Alright, so apparently none of you thought this figured out. Yeah, there's a Nine Tails. We're also real. Go the fuck home.
So, I need you and Akira, who's now still charging up his fireball, both to roll one more intimidation.
Sure.
If you both succeed, they all go home. If only one succeeds, half them go home. If neither of you succeed, they're all going to attack you.
Well, I have a 17.
Okay.
16.
16 and 17. Good news, they're just civilians, so a 15 is more than enough, but you already exceeded that. So, with them just thinking that they're just too far out of their league, they all scurry. One after another, all of the Inu that is even remotely around you all just start screaming and run into their homes. Not a single one even remains close outside. Even those that are even somewhat nearby all hear and run. It becomes almost like it's just nothing more than a ghost town.
Okay. Well, she unties.
Okay.
Goes over, ties him up.
Do something real quick. Because there's no danger. So there's no reason for the danger music.
You just see like a rope floating over.
Okay. Tracks. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so let me now get this off.
Anaran grabs his broom and just starts sweeping off where he atomized the dude.
Oh, of course not. Okay, that's fine. So, these two are now tied up. Where are you keeping them in their same spot?
Yeah.
All right. So, with these two finally untied, they just fall over onto their knees. This one practically starts crying on the ground. This one is trying to keep composure as she's just slowly breathing in and out. You couldn't have come at a better time. Who are all of you?
Oh, Kalia releases her invisibility, so she's no longer invisible.
Oh, so you're not a ghost, or a spirit, or even anything I've seen before.
Probably don't worry about it. Also, I need some clarifying details. you said that you knew Finian?
Prince Finian, we know who he is. We are not related at all, and we have only come across each other once or twice.
Okay. Alright, but you're obviously standing against this whole entire operation.
Yes, very much so. Maybe there's a better place that we could talk. I'm sure that the villagers will leave us alone now that these two are tied up, and you've done such a fantastic job at scaring the ever-loving shit out of everybody.
Do these two matter in any way?
No. They're just like the rest of
No
them.
information. No nothing.
I can assure you that I can offer more than either of them could.
Sweet. Could you get your little friend over there and stand about 15 feet away?
Come along now. She just picks her up, and the two of them just step down, and they stand next to Akira.
Anaran takes out an arrow and he slits their throats.
All right. Yep. They are tied. They are incapacitated. There's nothing that they can do as they just start to bleed out right there. An execution has taken place this day. 2 bodies. Not the same 2, but still 2 nonetheless.
And then Anaran takes their stuff.
You find an enormous axe from the executioner. It seems magical in nature. And the other one appears to have some sort of fancy looking cape, but it has light magical properties.
Okay, so he picks up the axe, tosses it over to Carolus.
Carolus, just catch it. You know you could have just asked me to come pick it up for you, right?
And then he just like, ooh, shiny. Cloak. Okay. Pack that away.
Yep.
Any, like, crystallized wishes, like anything at all?
They don't. If they had it, you do not find it on them. It appears that they packed light today.
Ah. And then Druid crowd light them on fire.
Well then. Oh, certainly thorough. That was quite the display you all put on.
Light work.
Right.
Easy work, actually.
And seriously, thanks all of you, and especially you. It was you that was whispering in our ears, right?
Did she seem invisible to you?
I just heard a voice and saw no one.
Then that's probably her.
Sky.
Hello.
So she goes up to basically thank you personally for assisting her before the rest arrived.
Well, that whole entire rope thing was a backup plan, but I'm glad the potion went through.
Yeah, that was something else. Right. We should probably follow me. My home is nearby. Assuming that they haven't wrecked the place. So I'm gonna take control of these two. And they are going to...
Kagato,
yes.
before we go, any more soldiers, even patrolling guards?
You actually do not see any other soldiers or patrolling guards.
Are they that overconfident?
Possibly. Let's stay on alert, but yeah.
So they're just going to take a shortcut around here. I'm lagging a little bit. There we go. And here we are. As you approach, you find that out of all of the little homes around here, this one is the fanciest looking one.
Interesting. Are you a merchant by any means?
I'm a governess.
Governess?
Well, I was.
What?
Until today.
Wait, Chase, what's a governess?
Chase will give a quick explanation.
Oh.
Okay, I remember your name. What did I name you? Right. Okay, so... Boom. All right. So, okay, let me grab the others. Get Fee over here. Bell over here. There we go. Boom. And boom. So now they're in.
Yeah, Sue is outside patrolling, looking for any threats.
Okay. As of right now, there does not appear to be any. But for everyone else inside, you find yourselves in a very well-kept place. In fact, the red-dressed woman actually looks around. It seems that they didn't trash the place yet. Good. At the very least, we can stay here until a little bit later. I'm not going to be welcome here for very much longer. Ah, right. My name is Victoria, and this is my lady-in-waiting, Lillian. I was the governess here until they found out that I was helping out Kitsune.
By how, though?
Kitsune that are brought through here are typically bound to be heading towards one of three places. They're either going to be staying here to aid with the mines, they're either going towards the Jade Temple, or they are going to the Golden Palace. Many of our homes are set to be places to keep them by ways of binding, chaining, just keeping them like prisoners. Well, I did something different. So, if you come with me, I'll show you. I need to actually.
Yeah, there's nothing down there.
Yeah, it's because it's hidden.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not church.
So there should be a ladder there too, but if not, oh well. Yeah, there's definitely supposed to be a ladder here. Oop. This is my prison. Or rather, this one here really is, as she activates something on the wall, opens it up, and it reveals what appears to be a regular prison. There's bars, there's straw beds, and the like. I use this to keep up appearances, and this is where I actually kept and hid them for some time. Fed them, clothed them, made sure that they were well, and then, in the dead of night, sent them on their way. Whenever anybody came asking, I would say that I sent them to the Jade Temple or the Golden Palace, and since they didn't really care so much about the actual happenings of the Kitsune, especially those single-tailed, they didn't question it. But I was found
There
out.
are Kitsune walking free on Malric's domain.
It's true, and I hope that their wily abilities are able to help them. But it's all that I was able to do. Villagers, of course, didn't like that, so once everything was found out, well, immediately set for execution.
Very admirable. Now you asked who we were. Easiest answer is we're friends of Finian.
I see. That's good to hear. Do you
More
know anything
complex
about where he
answer.
is?
Somewhere. He's somewhere in the area that we do not know where exactly, though.
We saw him come through once. He did stop by here. He was in disguise. Nobody knew of him, but he did make himself known to me and my assistant. Said that he was on his way to the Golden Palace. Have not heard from him since.
Of course he was. Okay.
I told him not to get caught.
Why does every one of our friends run off before we can get here?
I swear, if we have to rescue him again, I'm gonna be mad.
We're more than likely gonna have to rescue him again. Just prepare for that reality.
He seemed different, though. He was competent, smart. He knew what he was doing. I was even fooled at the first. So I don't think you should be too worried about him. It's very much different than
training.
I'm sure that there's a lot that's happened to him lately, considering how long he's been gone. But it's good to know that he has friends that are not us. The Inu have changed.
Yeah, we're here to help deal with that. We're here to help deal with Malric.
That's nice and all, considering he is the root of everything, but I don't know how you're intending to deal with him. He is an archfey.
Oh, we killed Varstelos. Well, he officially, but we were...
We helped.
Anyway, yeah.
Normally, I would find that absolutely amusing, but I can't help but think that there's truth there. I won't go into details. So you're intending to deal with Malric. I think I can help with that. Let's go back upstairs.
so?
Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm saying how so?
I've got some information for you that, being of my standing, very few are privy to. It might be able to help. And it's definitely the least I could do after everything that you've done.
You need the information.
I'm going to help you all out by just teleporting up there. I wasn't sure how you all were going to eventually turn out down here. There are various different ways. But just through the front door was one way I was not expecting. So everybody's up here. Okay. So, first things first. How were you already intending on dealing with Malric?
We know his nemesis, where it is, how to use it.
Oh. Well, that does change things. Okay, well, at the very least, you have a way of defeating him. How about traversal?
We also
Getting
have
to
a
him.
pathway to, well, getting to him, he'll come to us likely. Getting to Inari, we have a pathway.
So, Inari, that's the Kitsune goddess. What does Inari have to do with this?
Way too much.
She seems a little confused by this.
She's the reason why those with multiple tails or more tails are turned into nothing but weaponized puppets for him.
He has Inari in his possession. That would explain why the Kitsune are suddenly under his control. They were always very defiant. Of course, they were always fighting back as best as they could, but just to find that they all just gave up was just odd for me to understand, and now it makes sense. It also makes sense why there's so many of those Kitsune just willingly mining. There's a mine that's not too far from here that several of them have gone to.
Is there a map for that?
Yes, it's not very far from here, just a short trip through the forest. In fact, I have something that might actually do better for you than me just speaking it out. As she goes over to a piece of tapestry, she just lifts it up, and there is an actual map of the area right there, with a few interesting spots circled. And she is going to lay it on the table. So this is going to show the exact location of a few important places. There's the gatehouse, which you, I'm assuming, have managed your way through since you're here. Unless you traverse the dragon turtle waters.
No, that gatehouse is
is now under Varian's control.
Varen, the Sun King.
Yeah, one of my best friends. I didn't introduce myself. Apologies. Name's Chaser of Dreams.
Chaser. Yeah, she just, her eyes just go open just for a moment as she just kind of slumps over. Lillian goes over, just takes her fan. It's just like, my lady, don't faint on us now.
I think I'm starting to have a little too much fun with this, guys.
Just remember, you're nothing but a shadow of him.
A little harsh there. Takes out some smelling salts.
Chaser's returned. Oh, right.
Wait.
Sorry, forgive me. She just immediately just steps over the table and just goes right in front of you, just gets down, just looks at you. I'll be fucking damned. I mean, you look younger, but she's kind of taking her hands, just kind of rubbing in certain ways, just trying to get any kind of certain facial aspects in place. Yep, that's you.
Yeah. Second time around the life cycle. At least I think this is the second. Could be more. Never asked the Raven Queen if this is my second or how many iterations I've had so far.
I see. I'm sorry, it just completely threw me off. So, do you remember anything from before?
No.
I figured it's not. Yes, unfortunately, Malric had been to be a big fan of your toys and your trinkets, and he has most certainly put them to use in his golden palace. That is why I would like to offer some information that no mere map can help you out with, because any map of the Golden Palace is useless. It changes every day or even on a whim for him. But there are some things that you can look out for. It's how they're able to traverse it no matter how it changes. So, I'm going to write those down for you. Consider them landmarks. I've been there a few times before. I have actually been through the palace, and it's large, and it can be very confusing. But I'm sure that the place that you care for the most is probably either the way up to Malric's room or down into the depths of his dungeon. The answer is both.
Unfortunately, yeah.
In order to go down, you must go up.
Interesting.
Once you reach the very top of the palace, there is a way down, and it's the only way down. Malric has made it specifically that way so that anybody who even remotely wants to even go down there has to go through several barriers of his.
I figured he wasn't going to make it easy on us.
That's fine with me, as long as I get my hands on them.
I'm sure that you probably will, considering that he is very, very, very confident in himself. Well, because the fact that he doesn't feel pain.
He doesn't feel pain.
No, that is something that he has acquired very recently, in fact. Somehow, some way, despite the powers that he has stopped feeling all pain. Stab him, shoot him, throw him off a bridge, whatever you want to, he'll just get up and laugh.
Really?
Okay. Hypothesis, he's using that crystal he got of... Oh, for fun.
Aurora.
Oh, thank you. My brain's firing. Aurora, and he's... I don't want to be this hypothetical, but he could also be tying it to Inari. Transferring his pain to her. But that's a rough okay, the crystal at least is probably giving him the pain immunity. Where it's going, that last part's just a wild hypothesis.
Doubt it goes to Inari, but she's rather very resilient. The last thing you don't want is her to die. It's the last thing you don't want.
That's why I brought it up in the first place. Is we need to make sure that power gets cut off before we start really starting to put the hammer to him then.
So, as you all are discussing, she's taking the area of the Golden Palace and putting some things down on the map as best she can. Okay, I don't know what you know about his forces, but he's got a lot, so I would say that the best thing to do is to bypass them as best as possible. Dozens doesn't account for even one group. I'm sure you all are capable, but he has an army.
His general.
The general. Right. His other son. Sure, you probably heard about him.
We did not know that he was his son.
Oh. Well then, yes. That is Yamato. One of his other sons. Of course, he's had many, not just Yamato or Finian, but all the other ones he felt weren't worthy enough for him, so definitely cast aside. They have his blood running through him, but that's about it. Yamato was different. Definitely took to everything that Malric was teaching and became extremely good with the sword. He is likely... Go ahead.
Do you know where those other sons are?
Unfortunately,
Alive,
no.
dead?
Some of them could be alive, some of them could be dead, some of them could be imprisoned. If they had no value to Malric, then they had no value to anyone else.
Go on then.
So she's essentially putting down places of interest for you on the map, and I'll go over these a lot more in detail later once I finish up the Golden Palace area, so I can actually put them down for you. But some places that I do remember are essentially training grounds where there's a large collection of guards, weak spots that you might be able to get in, places that are that do not move, that they're always stationary, like the arena and the kitchens, things like that. But she will basically also put down which rooms could always change. So she's essentially writing the best map you could ask for.
So the mine, it's just Kitsune tunneling away down there?
Kitsune and Fen. Yeah, the Fen folk, I'm sure that since you were at the gatehouse, you must have seen the maids there. The Fen are not slaves, but they are hard workers for the Inu. They are at least allowed the courtesy of having their own home and food and even a wage, but they are still treated pretty terribly. Though that pales in comparison to the Kitsune. The mine essentially has it to where the Fen are the ones in charge, at least as far as the mining is concerned. The ones that are really in charge are the Inu guards, which there are several there that are watching over their every move. The Kitsune, however, there's even more of them. And every single time I see them, it looks like that there's just not a single spark in their eye anymore.
Well, the mine is our next stop, because we want to establish our next foothold there for Viren and the rest.
Also, are the male Fenfolk the ones sent there?
Yes. The women are sent to be as maids, since women Fen are not able to be physically as strong as their male counterparts. The Bucks tend to be much, much stronger, so they're put to hard labor.
Give them some proper weaponry. Get our own army.
That would be nice if the Inu's numbers didn't far outweigh theirs.
It won't matter.
But still, if that is your goal, or one of them, then I can help you out with that. I do have a memory of what the mines were like the last time I saw them, which was not too long ago. They have made a lot of progress. It goes relatively deep. There's several mine carts that can be used to help traverse. Though, I wonder just how many guards are there right now. Still, let me write this path out for you. And she's going to put a map down for you. There's one entryway that essentially curves out into a couple of joining rooms that all link up together to go down one long hallway into one last room. And that last room, she points out, that's where I last saw them. There was a large amount of crystals there, diamonds and the like. They said that they were going to be there for some time.
Do you know how many, pounds, weight? How much diamonds have they been able to get so far?
Far heavier than probably this entire building.
Good, we're gonna need every last one. Hopefully. Hopefully need every last one.
Well, as soon as it's mined, it's sent off to the Golden Palace, though there's likely still plenty of mine carts full of them ready to be transported.
Okay. anything particular about the Jade Temple that you know of that we might have not been given information beforehand?
I don't know how much you know of it, but I will tell you what I know. So the Jade Temple is essentially not too far from this town as well. There's going to be several of the Inu citizens also living nearby. There are going to be some Kitsune also working some of their gardens there, but some other Kitsune are usually held prisoner in their underground prison to be used as training fodder for their up-and-coming recruits, the children of the Inu clan. They essentially start young, and they're given weapons, and instead of using actual training dummies, the enslaved Kitsune are the training dummies.
So more I get to feed off of. Got it.
Other things of note is that when you first see it, there's going to be a very large bridge going up to where you're going to see several of the guards, the archers, even some ninjas and dancers doing other training exercises. They are not as capable as the private army that he has at the Golden Palace, but they are very, very strong and capable. The same amount, the same kind that you would have seen probably at the Gatehouse, if not stronger. But they're probably not even the ones that you need to worry about. There is, of course, the chance that you might run into his son, the general, there. There's also some other very well-decorated warriors there, but there's the twins. Pair of teenage twin Kitsune, Five Tails, being used as essentially guard dogs, but they are incredibly powerful, being 5 tails each.
5 tails. Good. I get the test to see if they can be cured.
Okay, so she's still kind of writing some things down on the map, and she's showing a place that she believes you would have an easier time entering into the Jade Palace. There is a small training ground, a private one, used for more of individual training and recreation. There's likely going to be soldiers there, but it's not going to be an entire army like you would see right on the front. It's going to be on the far right side. There's a door right there that's going to lead you inside. You'll probably run into still a few soldiers here and there, but it's better than running into the entire army at once. That's probably going to be your best infiltration point unless you find something else to your liking.
Okay, definitely a good option to start with. Especially if we can use the forces we're going to be pulling in to draw their attention to the front gate, we can sneak in that way and cause havoc ourselves. That could definitely work. One
last thing. It's not just also the Jade Temple, but the Golden Palace as well, where you're going to see several of the Inu civilians. That, I hate to say this, but don't give anyone any quarter. They are long gone. They are, since their youth, trained to hate. They have been bred to hate. That is the one ideal that is embedded into them from when they are born. The best you can do is scare them off if they're not combat capable, but if you can't even do that, they will not hesitate to pick up whatever they deem is weapon worthy and fight you themselves. They see it as a noble sacrifice for their cause. For Lord Malric.
The children.
The citizens, mostly. The children, they would probably be too afraid. Unless there's a brave one. I would say that I wouldn't put it past some of them. Some of them have found enjoyment out of what they have done to the kitsune.
One, I already said I am not going to harm innocents. Though, they have all been programmed into their ideology. I will at least attempt to not forego unnecessary bloodshed. Warriors I will kill no matter what. Those that don't pick up arms or take arms, they will have their chance.
That is honestly fair enough, for once Malric falls, it's like the material plane saying, cut off the snake, head of the snake, I think?
Off the head of the
Cut
serpent.
the head of the snake, the rest will die off.
Without a leader to direct them, then they are directionless.
That's fine.
That is how they've been trained, to follow the orders of your superiors. That is the law.
She will want to at least help them.
Now then, I believe this all information here is as accurate as I can get it for you, though if there's any other questions or any other inquiries or the like that you'd like, I can be more than happy to answer them.
It is long enough for a short rest, right?
This is long enough for a short rest, yes.
Yay.
So, how did you escape the deprogramming, so to speak? Why are you different?
I read. Malric was very much against some old history books about the history of our people, the history of the kitsune, relationships, and like. He essentially wants to rewrite history. So, he wanted to make sure of it by making sure anything that pertained to history, especially in books, in song, anything of the sort, was erased. I saw absolutely no point in that, so I wanted to see what the purpose was, and that's where I learned the truth.
So even if you went through all the normal bullshit everyone else went through, and yet you read a book and your mind was changed.
I know it seems strange, but that's how it worked for me.
I'm not saying it's strange. I'm saying it is possible that others could join you in this revelation. Unfortunately, Malric needs to be killed first.
That I do not disagree.
Okay. So, anything else? Any other questions anybody else has?
You said you learned for your history books. What of the general do you know outside of his name and his heritage? Do you know where he got his weapons? Who made them?
I do not know who made his weapon or what special things about it. I do know that it is considered to be very powerful and excessively long compared to other weapons that we use. that he's able to wield it easily as one-handed despite how immense set it is. Though he himself appears to be lazy, I think is the best way to put it. Maybe not lazy, more so uncaring, very neutral about everything.
Bored.
Apathic.
Yes, I would say so.
What does that extend to? Just everyday life?
I think probably yes. He seems to go by his everyday just not caring about what is going on around him as much. He does his duty, but that's it. He couldn't care less if he was talking to an Inu, a Kitsune, or a Fen, or anyone else. If it's just part of the job, then it's part of the job.
Typically, that would mean either a sense of boredom or dissatisfaction. That can be used against him.
I wonder.
Yes,
Thank you.
Carlos?
Sorry, I was just thinking to myself. Do you think he's apathetic or bored because he doesn't have anyone that can challenge him outside of his father?
I believe that could be a case. There isn't a single one individual other than Malric that could even trade blows with him.
Yeah, we can definitely use that to our advantage then.
If I had a sando, I'd throw it at you.
Hustled at you.
Either way, that is actually useful information.
He can't be tied down to one place is one more thing I know. So he just goes where he wants, unless he's ordered to do otherwise. While he typically does call the Jade Temple his main home based off operations, his house is there. People have often gone several passings of the sun before even seeing him. Whether he's either cooped up somewhere or he's gone off somewhere.
So, he doesn't have, like, a wife and children.
No. He doesn't seem at all interested.
Huh. Okay. Profiling. Anyway, that's it.
Any other questions? Going once? Going twice? All right. So with that, she will speak up about one thing that I'm sure some of you are probably already curious about. I have a question in regards to your excursions around here. Was that you that caused the trouble at the gatehouse? That large explosion?
Yeah.
Ah. All right then. Well, that has been addressed. There were some that came down to find out more information about what kind of what was going on, but that is where they had discovered my little operation and their ideas have been shifted. So My execution bought you a little bit of time.
No, not really. Or at least it doesn't appear that way. Marg already knows we're here.
Oh. I'm surprised he hasn't done anything about it yet.
He probably thinks we won't make it that far.
But mostly, he really wants me to come to him. I'm the prized possession.
Well, it makes sense. You're the last remaining Ninetales. Well, there are two, but the other one is gone. Who knows where. And she wasn't fit. It's a very particular Ninetales that he's looking for, and I don't know why, but he seems very, very adamant on finding who it is. And as far as we know, he's gotten all of them. Whether they are alive or dead, we don't truly know, except for the guaranteed two. You, and the one they call Shotari.
I'll definitely have to see her after the Feywild. I do have business with her afterwards.
Yeah, you and quite a few, it seems. Though she definitely does not seem to want to be found. Ever since that she was revived, she just completely went off the grid. Nobody knows anything about her whereabouts. So
yeah, actually, that does bring a point. When she was revived, was there anything off about her? Demeanor, behavior, physical patterns?
there's something I can most certainly say about her, and it wasn't so much about how she was when she was revived, but what I can see that she always was. There is definitely a darkness inside of her that is just absolutely dying to get out. Her smile always seemed to be hiding just a sneer. Like she just reveled in the chaos.
Did she perchance have horns?
I don't recall horns.
All right, now that confirms my that. Okay. She reveled in the chaos that she created. Mischievous, troublemaker, the type to light maybe a stall on fire just for a quick giggle.
Maybe when she was young, but no doubt that how she is now, lighting a barn on fire wouldn't do enough unless that there were people inside.
Okay.
In the world on fire, she'd probably find a laugh riot. Oh, fuck. I know where I know who she's hiding with.
Well, we'll deal with her when we deal with her.
Yeah.
Where was she revived? Was it anywhere around this area or domain in general?
No, it was actually right there at Varsalos' domain, and then she was sent back here right after she was revived.
She was sent right... Okay. Did she cause any trouble when she got here?
Oh, absolutely. As soon as that she realized that she was alive and free from Varsalos, the deal had been struck, then she attacked everybody and everything. Practically burned this place to the ground.
That would be the other reason for the wanted posters. Got it.
Uh-huh. She fulfilled her end of the bargain, and she had no more ties to Malric, so she went back to being who she was.
Other last question. The guard, the Jade Palace, do you know where the guard barracks are?
They are surrounding the actual. No, wait. The Jade Palace. You mean the Jade Temple?
Jade Temple, Jade Palace.
Okay.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, the Jade Temple.
Jade Building.
It's surrounding the entire building. There is on the left and right side barracks, as well as armories. So you'll find one on both sides. It's basically the surrounding wall.
Good. Maximum chaos. Maximum disarray if possible. All right. Thank you.
All right. We have no more questions. I think we need to go start setting up around for our assault on the mine.
About
Possibly
that,
even set up. Yes.
if you go straight from here, essentially go back to the forest, directly in that direction, as she just points this way, or on your compass, it points north. There will be a small forest, and the mines will be right beyond there. Last I checked, there were guards stationed out there. So, unless you get a way to sneak in, then you're likely going to have to put up a fight, because they will not let anyone in. Unless you might have a convincing story.
Oh, no. I think we're going to have to just go loud, because that's where I wanted to plant the second tree, so Viren could take control of this area, too.
I see. Well, that would make sense that you would need to reduce the amount of forces. Well, the power of the civilians don't match nearly as much, so I'm sure that you'll be able to plant the tree of Virians.
Yeah, it would also give them a fortified position to defend the tree in case forces came this way.
No doubt Malric is going to have a very, very rough time if Viren is taking over bits of his territory. There will probably be a fight.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Well, you're more than welcome to rest here as long as you need. Or at least as long as you're able to, until word of my execution being stalled reaches somebody, and this place is inevitably compromised. So I would say that the sooner that you're able to plant that tree, the better.
Which reminds me, when, and you probably will see Viren, probably, let him know this one, she's good.
I think you cut out there a little bit, Naraku.
God.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, I heard this one, she's good.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
Try it again.
Oh. Anyway. So, as I said, you're welcome to stay here and rest as you need. Though, unfortunately, the time of day isn't going to matter so much whenever you go. striking at night, striking in day, afternoon, morning, you're going to be facing the same thing. So just choose what works best for you.
Yeah, it's just. I think Rocky's typing something.
Yeah, a couple of audio problems tonight, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bell hasn't even rejoined.
Yeah.
I tried.
So we'll see what Naraku is writing here.
Yeah, it's probably, since Bell still doesn't, this is probably best that once we head towards the mines is probably when we're going to call it for the night.
It's probably for the best because I am not feeling very good right now. That's why I'm a little bit woozy. I've been trying my best, but at the same time, I just blarg a mush brain. So maybe considering it is 20 minutes until 11 and the next big thing you're going to be doing is heading to the mines anyway, perhaps we should call it here.
Yeah, let's just...
Yeah, I'm starting to get sleepy myself.
And let's just do that. So it's just for the best sense. Literally, it's just going to be like combat or infiltration stuff next, which would take a long time. So there's not a whole lot that can be done in 20 minutes. Other than just other questions, but if there aren't that many other questions, then now's definitely a good time to wrap up.
Okay.
So, all right, let's do that. So, for those of you watching, thank you all very much for being here tonight. And next week, hopefully the audio problems are good and I'm a little bit more energetic, and we can go and save some Kitsune. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.